Oh, hello everybody, and welcome back to Farming Simulator 25. So as you can see, I have loaded up the trailer quite a bit off camera, and we're about to head off to the sawmill to get this processed into planks and beams. Now, we actually are getting to the stage where we're getting so much wood that we can probably also make prefabricated walls, because they're very expensive. Yes, I think I probably have put a bit too much onto here, and that is most likely trailing. It is. Let me just strap it, and then there is a chance it's going to stay like this. Now, yes, I didn't want to do loads and loads of forestry on camera, because we've already got quite a bit more to do. We're going to be clearing all of these. Not those, we're going to keep the ones behind the chicken coop. But yeah, we need to create a massive clearing for the vineyard. Right, so let's just see if I can remove that end. It should just disappear. Oh yes, of course, but I forgot it does unstrap the trailer. That would have worked perfectly as well. How annoying. So if I just put a little bit of upwards pressure onto there and then unstrap it, and then restrap it, I'm hoping that that will be off the ground. Not quite. There is, yeah, there is still a bit going into the ground, but not to worry, I think we're going to go anyway, we should be alright. And then we're going to come back and we're going to do a more normal load. The next load is our last load today, and it should be just single length, all these ones here. And actually, they might be so small I can just pick them up by hand and put them onto the trailer. But we do have a significant amount of wood here, which is going to go a long way for producing our different wooden products. But this isn't even the main reason for doing it. The main reason for cutting the trees down is so that we can make the space for the vineyard. And that brings me on to a question which I did get, or a comment actually, which I did get a few episodes ago, which said, why are you focusing on the vineyard when that's not a new feature for 25? That was new for 22. Well, I am going to be focusing on the other new features for 25, like the peas, but we're a very, very long way off being able to afford a pea viner. So I'm thinking it's best to get the other stuff going first, to make the money, to be able to buy the super expensive machinery, which is required for things like peas and the green beans and all that sort of stuff. So it is just another way of making money to be able to do those things, but we are going to do pea harvesting. In fact, we might even do pea vining today if it is the harvesting month, which I think it is actually, but it would be done as a contract. Yes, it's not going to be worth, well, we can't do it anyway, we don't have a field of peas, but if we bought a field of peas, then yeah, we'd have to rent the pea viner. Anyway, I'll see you over at the sawmill. Horses. There are horses down there at the animal dealer, which is probably no surprise. As for our horses, they are looking good. I've just been looking after them again. They're 100% clean and 100% on their fulfillment for riding. Yeah, so they are increasing in value all the time. Two of them are 2,000 something, and Dave is 3,000 and something. But what we're going to do here, before we press the button to process these, is check and see how many thousands of litres we have currently left to process, so we can get a general idea of how much we have here. So there's 12,277 litres, 275 litres, it just updated. And now 29,606. So it's going up quite a lot with each delivery that we bring in. Yeah, very good. More than double there. So we do have things to kind of backload, but I don't think we should do yet. These are our wood chip pallets. I have not forgotten about them. I'm not going to forget about them, I promise. I really do promise. Let's just go to wood chips though, and we'll see when that best price is. So it is January. We're getting it 1,647. But no, there's going to be an awful lot of products sold before then, so we can't go filling the trailer up. Even after we've done the next load of wood, we just can't fill it up with wood chips, because we've got lots and lots of beams and planks. And yeah, I think we probably should do prefabricated walls. Activate. Yeah, and they should not be set to selling still, so let me just change them back. There we go. I think I've been set. Actually, I don't know if it did it produce enough. Sorry, I'm okay. Keep going backwards and forwards. Did it produce enough to sell, or is it just trickling in? Yeah, we haven't had a lot of time going. Yeah, well, anyway, yes, we're not going to have them selling automatically. That's not good, because the temple requires them. I've just had a quick look at the contract list, and there's no pea harvesting on there. There are green beans that need to be done, and carrots and stuff like that, but it was, well, probably the peas that I'd be aiming for at the moment. But anyway, we're busy. We are busy with our own stuff. And look at our sunflower field. It looks wonderful. Anyway, yes. So, yeah, those trees are staying there. We're going to continue this grass area down to here. So all these ones need to be felled. We do have one big tree just there. So I think the best thing to do is to load that up, and then we can just pick up the other ones by hand. So we'll just retract this boom, which I have left fully extended. And I should be able to put that on as one single length. We'll get this tree done, and then I think I'm going to go into the texturing menu and we'll just see exactly what we have done, because we can remove all of the brush and, well, basically all the forest ground, but it will still have the soil, forest soil, like this texture, but all the weeds will go. Oh, I keep throwing them. It's a bad habit. If you turn too tight or stop too quickly or whatever, it will drop it. Oops, that's not good. Okay, well, it's on. So, yeah, into the construction menu. I'm not too sure if it will charge us, because I'm going to do like for like. So, forest ground on forest ground. It shouldn't charge us. It should just remove the weeds, but let's just see. No, it is charging us. Great. Right, so in that case, we might have to bring the cultivator in. But obviously, this area has been done. Yeah, we need free landscaping. I'm not too sure if that mod is out yet. I do have Terraform Anywhere. Terraform and Paint Anywhere, but I don't think I have free landscaping. Okay, so you get the idea. The vineyard is going to be here. So we don't need to take any more trees down in mass in this area. But we do need to fell some more trees further in there. We need to thin them out for the goats, but that's further down the line. So I think, well, I might actually end up taking those last three down there, possibly. But yeah, for now, I think what we'll do is we'll just move the tractor out of the way, and we'll get the cultivator into here. I'm not going to take the trailer yet because we might have a bit more wood to take. It would be silly to take it prematurely. So, yeah, we'll just put this here. And we'll go and grab the cultivator. Although I probably should just use the voucher, because the voucher is currently just sat in the field of canola. It's finished, and it needs to be moved. Oh, what's going on down here? Oh, I see. It's just taking that new texture because I did cultivate the hail damage out. I think that has actually been addressed anyway. I think that's been fixed in the latest patch. But, yeah. Cultivating obviously has done no harm, although there are still some weird patches there. There's some random weeds coming through. So no, I don't regret cultivating it. Oh, there goes a sign. Yep. They don't last long around here. They come every day to fit new ones, and then by the end of the day, in fact by the end of the morning, I've demolished them again. I am hoping to repaint this tractor as well, because Giants have just released a new feature which was actually part of the patch, and it allows you to fully customize the painting menu, well, fully customize the painting in the menu, and yeah, we can go for any metallic color or any matte color or any gloss color. So this is the gold. It's alright, I don't mind it, but I think I would prefer to go for something a little bit different. Maybe green, red or blue. I haven't fully decided yet. I'm sort of leaning towards blue, but it depends really what looks best. I do want to go for metallic, really. It might be that green looks better in metallic. Not really tried it in full. I've just been playing around a bit before this episode on the new painting menu. Right, okay, so yeah, this area is going to be totally transformed soon. So I might as well just rip up all the weeds. Just get rid of the lot. Well, that's still overhanging a bit. Oh no. Moving the trailer. Now I might get stuck on a few stumps. I do still need to stump grind. We still have the stump grinder, but this will make it easier to at least find them. And we certainly will find them when it stops us dead. It's really not good for the cultivator. Yeah, might as well go up to the right. Oh, whoa! I wasn't expecting that. But yeah, I'm not going to say that's unrealistic, because that, well, it would not do the road surface much good if you stick a cultivator into it. But I was not expecting that. Whoops. Okay, so that is potentially problematic. Can I pay to have it fixed, or is it just... Oh, I can. Right, that's brilliant. Oh, look at that. You'd never know that I've been here. Perfect. I shall learn from my mistake. That tree's in the way. Sorry, tree. You were just 1 meter too far this way. Right, so not as much this time, but still not bad at all. We do have our rice harvest yet to do as well, and that can be done in August and September for standard rice, but our standard rice is not ready, so we've got to wait for long grey rice as well in September. Right, so 23,431, 27,181, very nice. So we must have, I hope, a pallet by now. Indeed we do. Yes, I wish I hadn't got it set to selling before, but there you go. It's just the way it is. So by the time we get to morning, there's going to be a lot of stuff to load here. So if I can just... Well, I want to try and make that trailer level with the building, parallel with the building, but there we go. Yes, I probably shouldn't have put so many of these wood chip pallets in the way, but I did. So that's all good. I think the... Well, I know the horses are good. You can see they're all good. those cows are 8-1 at the moment, and yes, I've just realised they're going to run out of food. So they do need something before bedtime. As for the water buffalo, ideally they do need food as well. Chickens, we haven't got any more food for them, but they have got food. So we've just got a few things to do. Mostly food related. But as you can see, this is quite an improvement and quite a difference to what it used to look like. I think, yeah, those trees over there will never go. They're just going to be a feature of the farm and the field, just to make it look better. There's no point in taking every single tree down. It would look so ugly. Yeah, Daggerwin is still asleep in our field. He just sleeps over there most of the time. Right, we need the pallet fork. We'll drop off the log fork. Now ideally we want to transfer quite a few of these bales. I don't know if they're ready yet, I hope they are. If they're not, we'll have to give them hay. Yeah, maybe we should get the truck. Yes, they are ready. Yeah, maybe we should get the truck. Oh, I see. The truck is a bit busy. We do have the trailer, but I think, yeah, I just need to unload this. $24,500 litres. Now these are probably going to be too high up again. I might be able to roll them off. Yeah, they're too high. But I reckon if I accelerate and then brake, I might be able to get them to move. Although we're not that fast, are we? Not really that fast at all. Go! Now that was impressive. No, I think it would have been easier and faster just to bring the Merlot. That works. That's good. There we go. Oh no. Yeah, in the future I'm just going to use the Merlot. It's so much easier. So with all the food in, we've got 27,000 litres of silage for the water buffalo, 10,639 for the cows, and everything else is already doing okay. So let's head over to the house. We'll park up, we'll sleep. Oh, actually, what was the water like for the cows? Fine. 4,000 litres. Yeah, and it'd be interesting to see how much the cows are worth tomorrow. Because I am supposed to be selling them. At this rate, the baby buffalo are going to be milk producers and fully grown before I can even move them, so I probably won't move them. But here we go. Yep, that's definitely an improvement. We've got 100% health, £993 per cow. Very good. And the horses, they, I think, have improved. Not by too much, but they have improved. They actually could do some hay as well. As we do have the Merlot over here, we might as well just grab some hay for the horses. But yeah, oh no, there's rain in the forecast. That's not good. Because this is the month when we're going to be harvesting the sunflowers, and I want to do a contract as well. Ideally, I want to rent a header for our sunflowers and then do a sunflower harvesting contract to make it worthwhile. Obviously, if we can't, we can't. If there isn't a contract available, then it's just the way it is. But it would be very good to try and make some more money out of the header rental. We need to make more hay as well. So much stuff to do. Right, so first check is going to be the sawmill. It's almost finished, wow. We also have the grain mill. That's still got 15,000 litres processing, so that's quite a lot slower actually. The sawmill is super fast. This is great news. Good grief. Look at all this. prefabricated walls. Now, who wants prefabricated walls? Let's have a look and see who is giving the best prices for those. Oh, wow. So, of course, typically we're in a dip. Although we are in a dip, 14,761 is being offered by the warehouse. And, well, it claims that it bottoms out at 14,466. So we're actually doing quite a bit better than that. And the price doesn't even change that much. Fluctuation isn't even significant. So they can still be sold today. But, blimey, what a lot of stuff. Right, so prefabricated walls are going to have to go at the very front, so that I can drop them off at the warehouse on the way. And then everything else can go to the temple. Actually, no, it'll be the other way around, won't it? Yeah, we'll be going to the temple first. And the temple probably won't even accept them. And if it does... No, it doesn't. It doesn't. I've just seen. Yeah, it's not on there. So no, it won't. So it doesn't even matter. But this is going to be quite a loading session. We have got so much stuff. I am actually hoping to buy another piece of land before we buy another combine. But when these sales come up, it's just so tempting. We've probably lost that sale anyway for the class. Right, okay, so here we go. £81,459. Absolutely fantastic. I think, yeah, that sounds about right. I don't think it's hit its limit yet for planks and beams. Yeah, I don't know. We can see what we've got in storage there, so there's still quite a lot, but really, until it processes cement bags, which we don't have, we're not going to see what phase 3 is going to require. Right, so we've got the prefabricated walls. Let's get these taken over to the warehouse. It's good to know that we have more money again. Wow, it's certainly foggy. And it's good that we have this money because we need to put the 2 new tractors through the workshop. Both the Valtra and the 9S need to be serviced, so this is going to allow us to do that. Okay, so just a case of just driving through this trigger here, and we should sell them. And if my calculations are correct, well, of course it's not going to peak, but like £43,000 would be wonderful. 44. Ah, yes, that's very good. Okay, well, we can't grumble at that. The combine is still in the sale. 160. I think even if we did have 160, we still shouldn't get it. It's actually only 29% off, which is a good saving, but yeah, as we're not even ready for it, I think it would be silly. Okay, so let's get this tractor and the Valtra into the workshop. We're going to repaint the Valtra using a new colour picker tool, and yeah, I think it's going to be, but it's not going to be red. It's not going to be red. I do like red tractors, but we've got Matthew Ferguson for that. So it's going to be green or blue. So first of all, the 9S. Oh, and I can't wait for this construction project to be done. Oh, I kind of feel like we should just save up for the cement factory. £370,000 though. And then get it all done. Because we actually can't continue the temple either. So 8,481 to service that. That's good. And then the Valtra. Just park this here. Yes, that's probably looking a bit strange at the moment. Yes, it is. This is still rented Thing is, we are going to need it again, so I think it's best to keep hold of it and just pay the daily fee than it is to return it and then rent it again. We've got 2 pallets of eggs. Good to see. If we had a bakery, we could actually make something, because we've got strawberries, we've got flour, and we've got eggs. We don't have butter though, but I don't think you need butter for everything which the bakery produces. So I've just come down to the store and I've bought some liquid fertilizer. We actually didn't have any. And yeah, we're going to head back to the farm now. Yeah, for a second I was just thinking, wait, I can't do the repainting here because it doesn't say repaint, but then I remembered, no wait, you actually customise to change the colour, you don't repaint. It's a bit confusing, well it's not really at all, but yes, you don't need repaint, you need to customise to change the colour. So, now I've had a little interval act, I can customise the tractor, and here we have the colours. So there's a lot of preset ones, you can just go for preset if you want to, like that, very simple. But there's now custom, there's the colour slider, the custom picker, and you can choose the material type. And I'm going to go with metallic. And it's between metallic green or metallic blue. Yeah, that looks really good. That actually looks fantastic. Quite happy with that colour. So I'm just going to save that, just because I might lose it again. And I also love that you can do the RGB colour, the code. So yeah, like if you know an actual machine's colour code, you can put it into there. You can put those numbers into there. Right, so now for blue. That's a pretty amazing colour. It does look very good. It does look good. But I think I'm leaning slightly more towards the green. Yeah, I think, yeah, I don't know actually. I don't know, no. Oh, I like them both. Can't I just have 2? Or cut this tractor in half and have the front blue and the back green? Nah, it'd look weird. No, we'll have to go with the green, because I think I do like that ever so slightly more. And it is £5,000 to do that. Crikey, but yeah, it looks a bit different actually. Yeah, now it's outside in the sunshine. I don't like it quite as much. Maybe I should have gone for the blue. I'm never happy, am I? Okay, well what we're going to do is we're going to spray our fields, these 2 canola fields, with liquid fertilizer, and then we're going to do them with herbicide. Okay, so as you can see, the canola has germinated, but so have the weeds. In fact, the weeds are already massively taking over. Yeah, for the big field I'm going to use GPS. Don't really need it for this field. I think actually what I might do is I might do the herbicide first in the other field. It's much easier to see anyway. Like, we don't need to with GPS, but it just looks better, and it's a lot more satisfying as well to actually be able to see the ground texture colour change. Okay, we're going to have to just set that width to a bit narrower in a second. We've got more kimchi over there, it's good to see, and we've got more wooden pallets of beams and planks. Yeah, it's this cement factory, it's annoying me now. What do we do? Because I want to build the temple, and I want to finish our shed, but we can't do that unless we actually do need to buy the cement factory. And how do we do that? £370,000 I'm trying to save up for land. I suppose, we could potentially build it, use it for a long time, make a ton of money, and then sell it, but the resale price is, I think it's about half, and it might even get worse than half. So that's a lot of money just thrown away. Okay, I'm hoping I have covered all the ground there with the fertilizer. We'll just zoom in. The rice is ready, that's great. Yep, I did, that's great. So, if I just fold it up. But I do like that colour picker, yeah, it's got to be in the right lighting. It looks a bit more minty green now that I've got it outside. Not enough space to unload? You must be joking. What about here? Thank you. Yeah, so one thing is for sure, we have no shortage of herbicide. We've got this IBC over here, and then we've got two more. They are only partially filled, but we've got two more inside that shed. So whilst that's filling up, I'll just show you inside the shed. We've got these two, and this is where we keep the bale wrap, and the baler twine, and the netting. I was thinking that didn't fill up very much. I'm in the wrong vehicle. 82%, that should be plenty. Yep, so we'll spray this field, and then we'll do the other field, and then we'll go and do the other field again with liquid fertilizer. Wow, this is fast. I am so pleased that this was recommended to me, and yes, I soon realised that the sprayer was not the way to go with this. I actually forgot that I got it. That's the problem with buying stuff and then having them sit around in the yard for a while. But no, it's great. It's fantastic. We have free weed removal. We'll keep hold of the herbicide, because if we do ever get a field which is beyond medium growth of weeds, if they're fully grown, we will have to kill them off with a chemical. This will only do small and medium weeds, but the fact that it can do medium is impressive. That is great, because this, after we've bought it, is free, except for a bit of diesel, but it's free. So yeah, you just can't beat it, and it's fast as well. This is much faster than when I was using the sprayer, and the field looks nicer afterwards too, because it's not full of all the dead weeds. It's actually removing them. So yeah, great idea. I'm pleased that it did just cross my mind. I was just going down there and I thought, wait, I bought that weeder. Let's just use the weeder. It's actually a hoe, this is. It's not a weeder as such. It is a hoe. So it's actually getting those weeds removed from there. Well, I guess that is the definition of a weeder. But, yep, comes into that category. And it's big. It's big and it's fast, but it's also very heavy. GPS working wonderfully. This is a good job for GPS. Okay, and then back up to the top, and we're done with that. And then we just need to put the sprayer back on again to do the fertilizing. And soon we'll have free fertilizer, because we'll be able to get a slurry spreader, and we can do the fertilizing with that, and then we can do the weeding with this, and then we'll be seriously limiting the amount of chemicals that we need. And that would be seriously reducing the amount of money that we spend, because those chemicals are not cheap. And there we have it. Finished. Looking great. So next time we'll get the rice harvested. We might put it into the oil mill. Because, yeah, on here we've got the rice oil. We could do it for both actually, but it is quite slow. It's still processing the canola from a year ago. But no, when it does produce pallets, it does give us quite a bit of money. So I think it's worth it. Anyway, to finish off, we're going to sell the cows, and I am just going to sell them in one go. Instead of shuttling backwards and forwards with our trailer. Yes, we'll make more, but because we have boosted their value so much, it's still worthwhile doing it this way. And as soon as those baby water buffalo start producing milk, our milk production is going to just skyrocket. And how much do we actually have currently? We've got 742 litres. I was hoping it was a bit more than that, but still, not too bad. Right, cows, you've been great. 38 of them, but it is now time for you to go. So yeah, £34,000. That's what we're going to get, 34,342. I did sell some in the previous episode as well, so I think we've done quite well there. Oh, it's sad seeing an empty pasture, but there you go. We're back up to £124,000. Oh, do we have a loan? Losing track of if we have loans or not. We do have a loan. Oh. Goodbye, loan. Okay, so we actually do have £64,000 of our own money. Could be worse. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, see you again soon. Bye for now.